think that's so inspiring. Your whole story, and I know it, and everybody else doesn't. So talk everybody through it. Let's talk about your stroke, like when that happened.
So I'm legally obligated to explain. I'm not a doctor. I've just played one on TV. But my specific stroke happened. It's very glamorous. I was at a film festival in Florida at a premiere of a movie I had just done, and after winning Best Supporting Actor, thanks, humble brag, 12 hours later I was in the men's room at the Tampa airport, and one day, and I just suddenly, next thing I know, I was on the floor.
Like out of nowhere?
Out of nowhere. I had a bottle of water, I was trying to screw the cap back on, and suddenly my left hand wasn't working. So I was like, it's weird. It just comes like, that's not, and then my left leg went out from under me.
That is crazy, like out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. I'd had a really bad headache the night before, which I've now learned that if you ever had the worst headache of your life, you go to the emergency room.
But no one would know that because people get migraines all the time.
So you never know. But
yeah.
Somehow these gentlemen in the men's room decided I wasn't either drunk or on drugs, and either dragged or thank you guys, whoever you are, and either carried me or dragged me out of the bathroom, put me in the waiting area on a bench kind of like this with no arm here. So I kept sliding out this because I was about to get on a plane to fly back to LA. But I knew my flight was over there, so I kept trying to get up and walk that way, and my leg just kept going up.
Wow.
So I probably fell about 12 times in the
That's incredibly scary. Like, just
freaky
to not know what's happening. That would scare me to death. I don't know how you did that. But the most amazing part was actually, there ended up being a role in This Is Us that they based off of your real life experience, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Dan Fogelman, who's the creator of that show, also created another TV show I did called Gallivant. And he'd been keeping tabs on me in my recovery process. And texted me one day and it's like, I think I got something for you. I'm thinking about writing a guy who's deep in recovery from a stroke.
Yeah.
And I was like, sign me up, man. And
this is while you were going through recovery, learning to walk and all of that again, right?
Exactly.
That's kind of cool because it was kind of like a light at the end of the tunnel of like, man, okay, I got this project.
It was a huge impetus to learn how to walk again.
Wow, I can't imagine that.
You know, and a lot of people think about strokes, they think of old people.
It can happen to anyone. No, yeah.
So I was 48 when it happened.
Yeah.
That shaped my life. Like low cholesterol, low blood pressure. So it was really one of these out of the blue things like you just never know.
Yeah. So you've been, you've had this craft your whole life and you had to kind of relearn to do things. What was your first day back like?
So actually the technical first day back was on Psych, the movie too.
Oh yeah.
Lassie Come Home.
Yeah.
Don't applaud. But so that was really just odd to get back to on set where I've been doing this thing my entire life. And it's like muscle memory and suddenly those muscles are gone.
Yeah.
So I quickly learned I couldn't memorize lines as quickly as I did.
So was it like harder then going back or was it kind of fun and exciting because it's, this so well?
Yeah,
deep in you, innately.
In fact, on Psych, it's such an amazing group of people.
Yeah.
My cast and producers. They rewrote the movie to really mirror, much like This Is Us, what's going on with me physically.
Yeah.
So Lassie gets, spoiler alert, shot and has a stroke on the operating table.
Wow.
So the whole movie is me in recovery.
I will not stop talking until you subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's right, and I can talk a lot. Seriously, not gonna stop. Yep, still here, not going anywhere. I see you. Don't walk away from this.